Okay, and we're back. Here is the chart for Syscoin. And it is pretty primitive. I'm using PowerPoint to do the markings and labelings. There's nothing else really better. No one exchange carries all of the coins. So anyways, I labeled this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Some of the novices might have done 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But this really wouldn't qualify as 5. It's not. It's proportion to wave 1. It needs to be bigger than this. And one of the things that I've never really seen so far is a truncated fifth wave. A wave that really doesn't finish because it just peters out and the buy-side demand had been waning too much. So instead I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, extended fifth. That is more likely in cryptos than a truncated fifth. And here what I've done here is as A, B, and this B is slightly higher than the top of 5. So I'm now making this into an expanded fifth where B rises a little higher than the prior peak, and C retraces far deeper than the A, bottom of A. So while in stocks, I really haven't seen too frequent occurrences of expanded flats. It's becoming a lot more common in the crypto. Same thing with extended fifth waves. Commodities like gold, corn, wheat, sugar flour will have extended fifths, but in stocks it's not as common. Now in cryptos, it's very common. And I've been trying to point it out as much as I can because I think it's a nature of cryptos to have the extended fifths, as well as now more and more common expanded flats. So if this was the bottom of C, what's going on here? The way I would label this is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, and 5. So I see a bit of a fractal coming on here. I had an expanded flat, and if I'm calling this a 5, then what I will most likely do is identify a potential for another expanded flat with an A, B being higher than the prior peak, that being in this case wave 5, and C, which I will put it to where prior wave 4 level will be. And this C will have to come down in a 5-way motive. Okay, flat is a 3, 3, 5. So ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C is always 5 waves for a flat. That means if it's going to retrace back to the level of the prior wave 4, it'll be somewhere in the range of 0.17 to 0.20. And that should make a pretty good, decent sized retracement for the ABC expanded on this side to occur. Now, time-wise, we'll see. It could be a little broader than this. However, it may coincide with the wave 4 bottom as well. And then again, depending on the sell panic, depending on how much panic there might be in the market, it could go further down too. The reason is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provides a greater wave 1 at a larger scale. And I want to make this. numeral 1. I don't have the fonts with a circle on it. I'm sure PowerPoint does. I just haven't had the time to look for it. Increase the size. That's going to be wave 1. So 5-wave motive makes wave 1. And therefore this retrace of the ABC will be wave 2. Now the rule of Elliott wave states that wave 2 technically could retrace up to 99.99% of wave 1. But usually that's not the case. Usually ABC retraces to prior wave 4. But if the selling pressure, panic selling in Bitcoin for wave 4 bottom, causes that panic to spread, this retrace can go a lot deeper than that, just as an FYI. But for now, let's keep it here, which in my experience has been pretty standard to retrace to wave 4 regions. Okay? I hope this is helpful.